Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy.
What's the definition of insanity?
Insanity means the state of being seriously mentally ill, madness.
So technically, he's not right, okay? Technically, the definition of insanity is not doing the same thing over and over again. But that did give me an idea because in the book I finished maybe about a month ago. It's called The Peak, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you're interested in becoming the best. I already kind of made a bit about that, but we're focusing on a different aspect today. So basically what he's saying, yeah, I think his name was Raz or something like that. Anyways, that's a guy in a video game who talks about doing the same thing over and over as a definition of insanity. And I want you to now kind of think about it from your point of view is if you really do the same thing over and over, you're not gonna improve at all. You're just gonna be stuck getting really good at doing something, right? So in this book, The Peak, the author looks at different experts and what made them experts. How did they become the best at what they did? And the thing he realized is it's not that they're doing the same thing every single day. For example, if I'm going and I'm just playing video games casually and just doing it again and again, I'm never gonna improve because I'm never gonna find my weaknesses and work on those to make them better. I'm also never gonna push my boundaries, right? Because what he finds in the book and what we learn in life is you don't become better by doing a repetitive motion, but instead you need to push yourself, right? I said in a few videos ago, it's about like embracing some kind of pain. And oftentimes once you break that pain barrier, that's where you see the improvement. For example, when you work out and when you exercise, you actually don't build muscle until the very end of the workout where you're really pushing your limits. But when you're just doing what you do, you're not gonna see results. And I've actually personally noticed that. Like, I really don't see myself getting more fit until I really push myself at that very last couple minutes even of the workout. You know, it's that last squat, it's that last deadlift, it's that last 100-meter dash, whatever it happens to be, that's gonna give you those gains you're looking for. When we look at Mozart, Beethoven, Bach, and all those famous composers, a lot of them didn't actually have a good ear for music. A lot of people thought that talent was genetic, it was within us, it was innate in the human, but that's not true. It can be built, it can be created, it can be forged, and it can be molded for anybody. You gotta put in that work. What he says we need to become the best is we need focused, measured practice, what we call deliberate practice. You need to go in there and you need to find out what you're gonna do that day, and you need to practice on that, and you need to push yourself to that limit in that one aspect. And then you're gonna go the next day and you're gonna do it again and again and again. But each time you gotta find that area where you're not doing the best and push yourself even further in that area. Oftentimes we get comfortable with what we're doing and we just keep in this cycle. And you see it a lot, just like he said in the beginning clip, he said it, you look at other people and you notice that. You think, if I just come to work and I work my 40 hours a week, I'll get a promotion. But why would I give you the promotion as the boss if Billy over there is coming in and doing a little bit more than you? He's working even harder. He's getting engaged in the meetings. He's talking to people. He's going above and beyond. You're never going to get anywhere if you don't push yourself. I've always been socially awkward. For me, like talking to people oftentimes, I'm pretty good at it, but it kind of gets to me. And I had to push myself out of my boundary zone to improve my social skills. It didn't just happen. Even for me, like making videos, I never went to school for this stuff. I had no idea what I'm doing. I kind of do now. And I learned how to do that. Making these videos and putting a timeline on it of like, okay, I'm gonna make this many videos every week and they're gonna be released at this time. That puts me on that path to keep doing it and keep improving. And as you burn through the easy video ideas, some weeks you're like, oh crap, I have no idea what I'm gonna do this week. So you need to come up with a new idea, and you're doing research and you're doing this. So you're always pushing yourself by giving yourself a timeline. And now you need to look at yourself, and I'd recommend reading through the book, or maybe you can find a summary if you don't want to buy it or listen to it because it's pretty big. It's very scientific. But you need to find a way to improve yourself in what you're doing by measuring your improvements. I've noticed professional gamers, they don't just play a lot of video games, but what they do is they record their gameplay and they rewatch it. So they actually spend half of their time playing and the other half they're reviewing, kind of making notes. Okay, here's where I screwed this up. Here's where I screwed that up. Then they'll go in and they'll practice that specific area until they get really good at it, until they get that motor skill. You know, think about when they play basketball, they're going to practice the same shot again and again. And once they get good at that, they're going to play a game. And then the next game, the coach is going to say, hey, you really didn't do well at this. So you're going to improve at that. That's why criticism is so important, to get critiqued and then to fine tune that, improve it, and then do it again, then find it. And it's actually what I do with my teachers here is I watch their CCTVs of them teaching, and I'm going to say, hey, you did a great job last month and you worked on this one point and it's excellent, but now I'm seeing this as a weakness and you're going to improve this. And that's the same thing you need to do. And little by little, just like 1%, that video was old. You want to just get yourself just a little bit more and more, and then you're going to push yourself to the next level. For my students, you're young, you have so much time to really get into some skill and master it. And you can keep doing that. And by the time you're my age, you can be a master and have that 10,000 hours to be a professional, whatever they call it. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Don't go out and don't go doing the same thing, okay? Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but nobody wants to put in the work. Everybody wants to be an expert at something, but nobody wants to put in the work. Everybody wants to, you know, just be the best, but nobody wants to put in the work. See, America has spoiled us. We've become complacent. We've been so addicted to our drugs and whatnot that a lot of us forget how hard it is to actually work. You got to go back, and it's going to take, you know, like they say, no pain, no gain. I don't know if that's exactly true, but I kind of do tend to agree with it. You know, you got to really go there and push yourself, and that's what's going to build the skills that you need to get somewhere in life. So yeah, guys, anyways, I'm keeping these short and interesting, I hope. So go out there, check out the book, The Peak, and remember, don't be insane. Instead, deliberate practice, dedicated practice, measurable practice. Practice is the key, and that's how you become an expert, and that's how you can become the best at whatever you dream. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Channel updates are coming in within the next week or so, so stay tuned. I'll post it as soon as I know what's going on in exact detail. But leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.